Hello, what's up, my black and white brothers? This is my channel, and I am Alpha Anime, and this is What If Deku Had Never Went to UA Part 7. It's part 7, right? I was gravely mistaken. It's Part 6, bruh. So let's get into it. Where we left off, Deku had just finished serving Suyu and Uraka a plate of dirt because he slammed them into the ground so hard that they might as well have just lost their brains when they made contact. When Deku sees this, he looks down at Uraka and is like, "Wait, didn't I save this one when I went to the entrance exam?" Toga frowned at this and says, "I'll bite something off." Deku Deku looks at her and is like, "Okay, I'm out. Peace. I'm fine. Trust me." So I made that joke because there are a lot of comments saying, "Oh my god, Deku must have lost his dong or something." Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Kill me, please. After that, Toga goes over to Suyu and Uraka and gets the blood she needs to transform and stuff. And then after that, let's cut to All For One and All Might. So they're basically going back and forth, but this time All For One is has the upper hand like before, I guess. Then because instead of waiting till All Might is really weak to use his gigantic arm, he instantly uses his gigantic arm and punches All Might in the face so hard that his ancestors felt it. You could visibly hear no, not visibly. You could audibly hear Nana Shimura saying, "Ooh, that must have hurt," when All Might was on the ground. All Might wasn't knocked out, but then he was very injured. All Might says, "Well, if you're gonna use your final attack, how about I do the same?" He then uses all the energy he has left in his hands, in his arm, to punch All For One in the face so hard that not only his ancestors felt it, God himself looked at it and says, "Wow, I created that one. Awesome." All For One was absolutely destroyed because this time All Might had a lot more power than before. So when he used that attack on All For One, he couldn't clap back that time. Sadly, I don't think he clapped back in the original anime, right? Right? Yep. Give me a second. Yeah, he couldn't. He definitely did not clap back. So Deku and Toga sees this, and Deku is overwhelmed by anger and not fear. It's like confusion because he thought, All For One, what, father? I thought you were the strongest. And then but then in a more sad voice. But I hate making sad voices because it makes me cringe. And when that happens, Deku teleports right in front of All Might, since All Might just used all of his strength into that one punch. Right then and there, since All Might is more like Small Might at this point, Deku went over there, punched him in the face really hard, like Bakugo when he tries to use his explosions worthy. Punches him in the face and makes him sweeps his leg, making him fall down. And then most of the heroes try to come at them. Like I'll say the Hawks tried to come at him, but then as soon as Hawks was near him, Deku teleported onto his back, grabbed his wings, and proceeded to rip them off like he was just trying to eat some of them chicken wings that they got from KFC or something. Hawks falls down in agony after realizing that he's not quirkless. His wings will grow back, but then he's useless at this point because those wings ain't coming back for a while. So good luck, fam. After he's done folding Hawks like a freaking book, he goes up to All Might, kicks him in the stomach, and says, "You hurt you hurt my father. Now I'm gonna inflict the same amount of pain on you," even though that's a lie because he can definitely not inflict all my damage on All Might himself. Because I'm sorry, that's just not gonna happen. He keeps teleporting from behind and in front and keeps kicking All Might every everywhere and then he uses his pressure points to basically make All Might useless, even more useless than he was before. Seeing this, Tokoyami, Todoroki, and Endeavor are pissed, even though Endeavor doesn't like All Might. He still respects him enough, even though he is mad that he's gonna be the number one hero like this. So they all Tokoyami, Endeavor, uh, and Todoroki all go in for a full-on assault on Deku. Todoroki isn't a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry for that. Todoroki isn't a little piece of crap and actually uses his fire this time. Sorry for that inconvenience. My sister walked in. Since Todoroki ain't being a little piece of he actually uses his fire side, and Endeavor smiles at this, but Todoroki looks at him and says, "Don't get the wrong idea." And then Todoroki starts helping Endeavor by freezing him, or not freezing him, lowering his body temperature, since that is one of Endeavor's weaknesses. And then Tokoyami, since it's basically night, he then uses his Dark Shadow, which is basically a rampant beast at this point, to attack Deku. But the thing is, it's weakened since there are two really big light sources, Endeavor and Todoroki, since Todoroki's using his fire and all that. It's still very strong, but that's not as strong as it was in the anime. There's a full-on assault, but Deku is having none of this. He picks up All Might, goes over to Endeavor, and uses All Might as a freaking bat and hits Endeavor in the back with All Might's flailing body, since he's so skinny at this point that he might as well weigh as much as a freaking chair. And I'm pretty sure Deku can lift up a chair and throw it at people. So when he does this, Endeavor is annoyed, but he doesn't want to kill a kid. So Deku teleports away before anyone can do anything. Everyone is very pissed, since All Might was just kidnapped. But they did have a plan to get him back, since Momo still put a tracer on that guy. Back at the base, everyone is sad that All For One was taken into custody, since he was knocked out by All Might using an 100% United States of Smash. Bro, he United States of Smashed All For One so hard, it was almost as hard as Deku used United States of Smash Toga that night. I hate myself for making that joke. Kill me. Kill me. Oh my god, that was awful. Oh jeez. Oh, I won't kill myself now. Jeez. Damn it. I'm sorry, I need to have a second. Okay, I have regained my consciousness. But I don't want to anymore. Oh, Jesus. Why would I make that joke? Oh my god, I'm gonna get so much hate for that joke at this point. No, I don't really care at this point. I only have like 600 subscribers. That's a lot, though. That's a lot. Getting back on topic. Oh no, voice crack. Getting back on topic, we had just seen All For One been taken out, and everyone is sad because he was smashed into next week and was basically smashed into the slammer. So now, Deku is basically the leader, since he's the successor of All For One. But they have All Might and Bakugo in the bar captured, and All Might is he's just like tied up to a chair, since in this form he can't do much. He really can't do much. But Bakugo, he's chained up, because they know that if he gets out, he's gonna blow up this entire building. So everyone looks at Deku's like, "Yo, Deku, what now?" Or Deku, whatever. So now so everyone is looking at Deku, so like, "So Deku, what are we gonna do now?" He says, "For once, I don't actually have a plan. But then Kurogiri looks at him and says, "Well, we do. We all for one said that in the circumstance that he got captured, that you will be given his quirk all for one." Deku looks at him and is like, "What do you mean his quirk?" Oh, Deku, they look at him and say, "You didn't know that people could transfer quirks and you're his son." They're like, "Yo, you're kind of dumb, not gonna lie." Deku frowns at this and is like, "Oh, fine, but how is it even, how are they gonna give the quirk to me?" Kurogiri says, "We just have to run through some tests and then we'll be able to inject it into your bloodstream." Deku nods, and after the tests, and he gets all for one. Like, wow, this I feel so much more powerful than before. What is this? Deku, oh, um, Kurogiri looks at him as the power to take quirks for yourself. So now it's. By the way, if I forgot to say, the million or what's that guy's name? Mirio gets all for one. I mean, no, Mirio gets one for all, and he's a pro hero at this point. So instead of All Might getting it, All Might saving them, the million's gonna come and save him. So if I'm feeling mumbly, my voice is leaving me today. That's why I couldn't post yesterday. I'm sorry. As soon as that happens, there's a knock on the door. Wait, no, before all of that happens, He, Deku, walked up to Bakugo and says, "Well, I don't think you're deserving to be a hero." So, and then he uses his thing, and takes away Bakugo's quirk while Bakugo was screaming because he deserved it. Not gonna lie, when when that happened, he just kicked Bakugo out, literally. Like he went up to the window and punted Bakugo out, and then Deku walked up to All Might and says, "The so-called hero that could save anyone. Well, you didn't save me from that sludge villain. Oh, speaking of that sludge villain, how about maybe I'll find him later and take him out." As soon as that happens, All Might is quivering because he just saw this little boy take away another person's quirk and kick him out of the window, and he's afraid of what he's gonna do to him. So All Might says, "Do what you will, but young, young Bakugo get his quirk back." Deku says no, and kicks All Might in the face, knocking him out. Says, "Well, heroes are probably gonna find their way here soon, so we should start planning on what we're gonna do." And as soon as that happens, they say, "There's a knock on the door. Pizza delivery." Mirio blasts in. I mean, all the heroes blast in. Everyone is caught off guard because they were just about to start planning for it. Then Mirio says, "What'd you do to All Might?" And Bakugo says, "Oh, you can find Bakugo." Deku says, "Oh, you can find Bakugo out on the pavement. I kicked him out, and you can find All Might right there. But we're gonna keep him for a little bit." The heroes say, "Oh no, you're not." But then Deku says, that was a statement, not that it's not negotiable." He then releases those things from his hands, not killing anyone because he still doesn't like killing people, but he just takes everyone's quirks apart from Mirio. And then Mirio, he tries to take Mirio's quirk, but then fails because I'm pretty sure All for One for All can't be taken without consent from the person. As soon as that happens, oh no, that voice crack. As soon as that happens, Deku is a little bit scared. Like, yo, did I just break All for One's quirk or something? Oh, Mirio says, "Well, no, you can't take my quirk because it's not much of a quirk, more of a power. Because I think One for All might as well more of a power than a quirk, but then it's still called a quirk, so." Mirio using 100% of One for All zooms to Deku and kicks him in the stomach so hard that, oh no, he lost his lunch. No, not that. He lost his breakfast from 2 years ago that somehow had not digested. That sends Deku flying through the wall and out of the building. And then Mirio proceeds to take out Toga and the rest of the villains by just kicking them in the face. And then Deku sees this, sees it from afar, of course, sees him kicking Toga in the face relentlessly. That angers him. He just jumps out of the building he was lodged into. He looks emotionless. He just stumbles over to Mirio because Mirio is out on the place at this point. Starts walking, walking without emotions. Just his eyes are blank because he's pissed off. So he just walks. And when Mirio tries to take him out soon because he knows that looks like a power up. I don't want to fight a powered up villain. It's not gonna end well for anybody. He tries to shoot. He tries to kick and punch Deku in the face really hard by going through the floor and jumping out really high. He goes up. Deku stops and puts his hand up. And as soon as Mira is about to kick him in the head, he releases one of those air things. I don't know what it is, but it's one of those air pushes or something, and shoots it at Mirio, sending him light years away. Since light years is a measure of distance, not time, and it just sends Mirio flying. Mirio catches himself in a wall and starts shooting over to Deku with 150% of One for All. When this happens, it catches Deku off guard, but then his eyes are red now, so you know when a protagonist's eyes turn red, it's not gonna end well. It's just not. He tries to kick Deku in the face. Deku catches his leg, but then oh my god, Mira permeates through this and punches Deku in the face, but this time Deku dodges it and catches Mirio's face since Mirio didn't expect this and slams it into the ground, sending him, might as well just send him dazed into the ground. It creates a giant hole. Deku jumps into it, and when he lands, Mirio is surprised by the power coming off this dude. Because red power is just coming off him like it's chakra or something. Deku starts to say a sentence, but he's muttering. But it's loud enough where you can make out the word, but it's not loud enough to be for you to think it's yelling. He says a few words. The first word he says is "don't." Mirio jumps around the walls and tries to punch Deku in the face, but he permeates through this and it's a fake. And then Deku says another word, "touch," and Mirio is charging up One for All like 200% while he's in the wall. And as soon as he goes in for the final blow on Deku, he hears one word, Toga, and her, and then he proceeds to catch Mirio's leg while he's permeated, and he grabs his leg to take his quirk, not One for All, but permate, grabs his leg, so now he has permission, slams Mirio into the ground by his leg, knocking him out, and he then proceeds to throw Mirio in the air with the air cannon, jump up, and kick him so hard he might as well had left the atmosphere, hit a satellite, and be sent right back into the ground. So yeah, Mirio's dead. Mirio's dead. He was so mad. He just killed Mirio because he doesn't like someone knocking out his girlfriend. So the heroes fail. the villains win, and then Toga and Deku rule over the world like dictators. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave off this series because I thought it was starting to get really long. So yeah, stay safe, stay cool, and wear your seatbelt. And when you're going outside, wear a mask. Because I see so many people not wearing masks, so please wear a mask when you're going outside. And goodbye from Alpha Anime.